say smoke. Oh. It's time to get down to business. Can we get to it? Yeah. You ready? I'm trying to get right to it. Trying to see that.
She's talking about BB. She's talking about the brother. So he has split personality that she's. Yeah. Man, he's talking about honey brother. Yeah.
You can thank it later, fellas. Put your groove on, baby. Ladies to the floor right now. I'm ready. Turn this motherfucker right up. Lady D, Cola, birthday shit. Routine. 500 in the building too, yo. Keep it right there, Smoke. Self-wood. My VA honeys, they stop low. That's what we talking about right there, Damon. You know Trinidad is here. 18. Third world, let's rock. B-Street, let's do it. On top, yo. I need to bop, 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 bop. Break it time, let's do it. I might need a few extra minutes. Southern man. Hey, Paul, you know we gotta do it. Might need a few extra minutes tonight, y'all. And T.A.S.K, 21st, they full stream. Let's take a ride. Let's take a ride, yo. I say riding in a motherfucking road. Hey, Ashley, I know you came to party with me. Southside honeys is here. few more minutes, man.
And when you got us, you know we gon' make it rock. And when you got us, you know we gon' make it rock. You know we gon' make it rock. Because I am a queen. And go, I am a queen. And go, I am a queen. Reppin' the D.A.S.K. I am a queen. Oh, and go, so what you mean? From the north side to the south side to the east and the west, I am a queen. From the north side to the south side to the east and the west, I am a queen. Reppin' the D.A.S.K. I am a queen. Upholding go-go legacy. So what you mean? From the north side to the south side to the east and the west, I am a queen. From the north side to the south side to the east and the west, I am a. And when you got us, you know we gon' make it rock.
1 2, mic check 1 2 1 2. Welcome to T.A.S.K Podcast. Hey everybody, it's Friday. I'm your girl Miss Spice, and you see who I got to the. And this is my left or my right, to the right of me. I'm not used to sitting on this side. You know what I'm saying? This is not the side I normally sit on. So, welcome, party people. And we do have the one and only Mr. Larry Moon Jr. in the building. Shout out to our girl Ash and Dr. Lisa. She probably will be joining us on the yard as well. But Ashton got tickets to go see Jodeci, you know, at MGM. And I'm excited for her about that because I was asked to go to that, right? But I was like, no. I said my podcast on Friday. So no, I don't want to do that. So it's actually a beautiful thing that her and everybody get to go and support them. You know what I'm saying? And congratulations on the Givens. You know, they did move into their new house. And I'm excited for them. That's a whole big yay. Oh no, that was the wrong one. I forgot about that one. Yeah, we're gonna clap for him too, but we're gonna give him some kisses. Yes, that's one of our things that we do too. But it's a lot going on this weekend. We're gonna touch on a lot of things. But like I said, Mr. Moon is in the building. Let me turn your mic on. You got it? I got
Testing.
you. There. Yes. So we are back in the building. This is part 2 of the Larry Moon Jr. interview. I mean, it was so good the first time around. We had to bring it back again. And before we even get started, you know what we like to do, like to ask each other how everybody's week's been going. I'll start with myself. You know, my week has been, what can I say? It's just been trying, but you got to stay prayed up. And like the Bible say, well, like God say, period. Put all your burdens on God. Don't walk around with stress. Don't walk around with that. Give your burdens to God. And when you do that, nothing but positive things, blessings, and everything come from the left and the right, the front and the back. So that's what I actually been doing lately. I just haven't been worrying about it. And actually, I don't even talk about it. So the fact that I'm not talking about it, I'm not thinking about it, I don't even feel it, is going good. My mom, she's doing good. I'm taking her to the doctor next week because for some reason I'm noticing something different. It's like if you got a parent with dementia, you have to pay attention. You get what I'm saying? Because today they'll be fine, tomorrow they won't. And I'm watching the levels. You get what I'm saying? It's different things. She keep changing. And when I say she can't hold a memory, not even for a second. It's getting worse. So just pray for me, y'all. But I got it. I think I got it. And I notice when I play movies that are funny, I play old school stuff like Sanford and Son and stuff like that when we were growing up. She like it. Like her mood change, her everything, just everything about her changed. Conversation that we be having, laughing so much, everything changed, and it's really for the better. So that's just my tip to those who have a parent that is going through dementia or early time, old timers or something like that. Take them back to when you were young, and you know, the old school music and things like that. Trust me, you'll see a difference. And I do, I really do. So, and lately I've been, letting her help me cook. Mom, cut the potatoes. Mom, cut up the onions for me. Cut up the peppers, so it's her feeling needed. You get what I'm saying? Because, now she's not doing anything. She's just there. So sometimes they need activity, so lately I just let her ride out with me, come on, Mom, she loves the thrift store. I like to watch her in the thrift store. So, just taking her different places and getting her acclimated back into the city, because she's been in North Carolina for so long. And like I said, I haven't seen her in 25 years. So this has been nothing but a blessing and exciting, so enough about Spicy Spice. What about you, Black Diamond? How you been, baby love?
I am on a high because I got some. Because I have some trendy ties that I did on Black Diamond. I'm posting it as we speak. Today was an awesome day. My kids, they got on my last nerve, but I love them dearly. I'm a teacher. Actually, I'm a facilitator, and I run the summer camp over at Furby Hope. So I'm looking forward for Tuesday, next Tuesday. That's the 12th. Sea Crab. My shout out to my cousin Dominique, the manager there. She asked me to come and do a pop-up. So I will be doing a pop-up on next Tuesday from 6 to 10 with my new fragrance, my shea butter, the red diamond shea butter and oil is for the men and the women. So I didn't leave the kings out. So make sure you queens purchase some for the kings, because the kings always purchasing something for the queens. And I'm gonna have my Black Diamond bracelets and a whole lot of other goodies. So come and see me on Tuesday, 6 to 10. And
that's gonna be hot. That whole parking lot gonna be litty kitty, litty kitty. Because I just got he just called me before I got here. Black from Lit Band. He said, "Spice, we gonna be fast and he's young." So shout out to Black Wilson and Sucky Lucky and all of them. We coming. We will see you after we leave. We'll just move it to the next. You know how we do. Move it. Yes, Litty Kitties will be in the building.
Yes, only one night though.
Yes. But we got the one, the only Larry Moon Jr. in the building. You have to let us know, how are you doing? How you feeling? Talk to me.
I'm blessed to be upon royalty. Let me say that first.
Okay, now.
That's right.
Mr. Royalty.
Yes.
I'm having a dynamic day. I had a great week. I won't even say fair. I had a pretty great week. I did some things with the youth this week.
Yay.
I did some things with a few formerly homeless guys. Kind of cleaned up different communities this week. And, deal with a few challenges, work challenges. Right? Mm-hmm. But beyond that, I'm dealing with my health productively. Let me say that. So following the doctor's order, trying to live a healthier life so that I can live longer, so I can live a longer life as much as possible.
Right.
Been able to, I have a guy that I mentor, and I've been able to connect with this guy. So organization that I went through I failed the background check. Right. And so they was trying to set it up. They want mentorship, and I did the application and stuff. And so one of the director actually asked one of the representatives asked a question, well, what is he doing now? And for some reasons, nobody ever responded. So they took me off the list. And I actually met with them. And so despite me not being able to do it through their program, I chose to continue on and stay in this individual's life. He had met me. We thought everything was clear, and he was really saddened when he got the news. However, I stayed in this individual's life, and he's doing fairly well. He's out of the youth guardianship program, and he's doing fairly well. It is very, very important that I met with those individuals, even after I didn't fit the background criteria, so to speak. I did have a conversation with them, and then once they found out what I was doing now, they was like, "Oh man, we dropped the ball." You know, they admitted that they dropped the ball, but
right.
So I am in this individual's life, and I mentioned that because this is the individual that I was able to reconnect with, and you know, there's a lot going on in this city with youth and stuff like that, and you know, people, you know, individuals sometimes try to, you know, wonder how they can get involved, right? And there's just different ways to get involved. But God blessed me to be able to step out myself and things that I got going on and use some of my experience, because I was a troubled youth. So use some of my experience to help this individual. So I had a pretty fair week this week. Thank you.
Wow. And it's and the fact that we're on that topic right there, the youth. I mean, I keep seeing different videos from different part of the city, from southeast to northwest. They don't have no respect for no one. I don't know if it's something in the water at this point. You get what I'm saying? But then I break it down. I say, I'm thinking about the age their parents could possibly be. And a lot of things coincide with parenting. We can't really blame them too much because, I mean, kids only do what they're allowed to do or what they see. Yeah. To me, kids are sponges. You get what I'm saying? Yep, so once they get to a certain age, there is no returning them back unless you are a strong mentor, strong soul, you know. And I commend you, you know, cheers to you, because being a mentor to today's society, children that we have, you gotta be tough. I mean, cheers to all the teachers dealing with other people's children. Yes. Is you are amazing individuals to me, because you can't beat them. You have to watch literally what you say, because what you say could line you up to not having a job, right? Yes. I mean, what do you feel about what Trump said, that he wants to start charging 14-year-olds as adult? How do you feel about that, Larry?
Well, to be honest, I feel like that supersedes some of, because all individuals are different. Some cases are different, right? And you know, that kind of supersedes individuals getting the adequate help that they may need. So, you know, if I get carjacked by a juvenile, I may be upset. I may be pissed off. I may be upset. You need to go to jail. You need to charge them as an adult. But if I'm a parent and I'm doing the best that I can to raise my child, and for some reason my child goes to the left, but I know that my child can do better, then I would want my child to get proper help. Because I do know this, as a juvenile myself, once being a juvenile, and the way that I thought, right, I was immature, right, I lacked critical thinking skills. I just didn't have it, but I thought I did. So I made decisions that could possibly ruin my life. You know, I was stealing people's cars. Somebody could have shot me and killed me.
Oh yeah.
Right. And I couldn't process. I knew it was wrong. I knew that 100%. But there was a part of me that couldn't stop myself. and there was a part of me that was in search of something. I was trying to feel something, and I didn't know what it was that I needed feeling. I didn't know what it was, but I know that I needed some guidance, and I ended up going to several programs, but that was very adequate for me to get to where I'm at now, even though at that young age I didn't quite make the decision to turn it around. So I feel like there are different cases that need to be treated different ways. Let me say that. You have an individual who is violent and he's repeating behaviors. And there should be more step up. Use a blanket solution for every situation, because there are different individuals and there are different situations.
I'm with you 100% on that, because at the end of the day, it seems like all they want to do is just hurt the kids. You know what I'm saying? Not teach them. They just want to throw them in a room and say, "You bad. Just get over there." You get what I'm saying? And that's not what we need right now. And like you said, if you didn't have somebody that cared for you, would you have wrote all the books that you wrote? Would you be out here right now mentoring people? You know, we all been through some hold up. I read your books.
Mm-hmm.
From reading your books and what you've been through in your life, if you didn't have somebody pushing you to be better, you know, would you be where you are today?
No.
So at the end of the day, it do take a village. But then sometimes I wonder what kind of village.
There you go.
You have to be selective. Everybody say it, but don't nobody really want to say, right?
And they don't want to do the work.
That too. You know, everybody say it take a village, but they never say what kind of village. Everybody just throw them to the wolves. Yeah, okay, you could get Johnny Blow or whatever, or Keisha over here, but she probably in there still doing stuff, and they see you have to lead. We talked about this, didn't we, the other day? You have to lead by example. If you're not walking it and living it, why do you expect these youngers to even respect you, right?
Yeah.
He has to see Moon like, yeah, man, I like him. He stay fresh. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm not saying it's not like you're not too expensive with your dress, but you fresh, right?
Yeah.
So he don't feel like he got to have a whole lot of money to keep up, right? But your key thing is you stay groomed, well groomed, smell good, all that. You know, those are the things that kids need to see. They don't need to see Gucci, Fendi, and all of that, because that's not going to make them better. It's going to make them do things to get those things, right?
It's a delusion.
So it's, to me, I applaud both of you guys, because working with other people's children, it is not easy. It is truly not an easy job, and you guys are doing it every day. I have to say, and you got your own kids. How about that?
Yes,
You know
and grandkids.
That part.
And so, since we're on that subject, I want to take a moment to highlight something, right? I think it's very, very important, because you hear different conversations, and some individuals say, like, kids don't have anywhere to go. There are several programs out here, and I know that when I was younger, when I wanted to go to the rec, I went. Right. When I wanted to go hang in the streets, that's where I went. No matter what nobody told me, I snuck and I did it. So, but there are some individuals, some youth, who are making better choices. And I'm gonna give you an example. And I try to be. I'm not gonna say I try to be. I utilize my thinking skills in a different way. And so I ask myself, even though I'm involved with the youth, how can I be resourceful in different ways? So I pay attention to things. So one of the things I pay attention to is, you're pulling up at, I'll say, Pennsylvania Avenue and Donnell Drive. You have some youth out there, and they have the spray bottle, right, with the windshield fluid in it, and they have the squeegee. right? And they won't just come and spread and just, hope that you pay. They ask you. So what I normally do is I go a certain way, typically so that I can see them, so that I can give them a couple of dollars. And but the other day I had a thought. I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to AutoZone and I'm gonna get some windshield wiper fluid. Right? I'm gonna go get some windshield wiper fluid and I'm gonna go get a couple of squeegees.
Okay.
Right? So that they won't have to pay for it. They'll already have it. I'll save them a couple of dollars, right? Because they're doing the right thing.
Right.
And just kind of support them. And then also gave him a couple of dollars. And this younger guy, his name was John. I asked him his name. He just lit up. And I said, keep doing what you're doing. I said, keep doing what you're doing. I said, no matter how hard it gets, I said, keep doing what you're doing. It's going to make a difference in your life. Right. And so that's just one of the things, because I know typically I will, if I'm driving and I'm at the stoplight and, usually maybe somebody out there asking, for money, but I recognize that the youth, they're trying to earn it. There are some youth, and you don't see things like that on the news. You really see like violent events and stuff like that. You don't really see.
Know what they do? They put the bad stuff out there, but they don't highlight our young youth. If you highlight the young youth, and they want to feel appreciated and be, you know what I'm saying, give them their flowers too. You know what I'm saying? But they quick to say, what don't happen over on 16th and W, but what about the ones that's there and doing, you know what I'm saying, doing right, trying to, do right.
That's right.
They don't look at that. They just want to make it look like our youngins is so rough in Southeast, which is not, because Southeast, we have a lot of educated young black men, brothers, kings and queens. Because I'm one of them that made it out, and I stay giving back. That's why I started my nonprofit, from working with Sasha Bruce over the years. Mm-hmm. I seen the young ladies that I was mentoring. I seen me and them when I was young, and I had my daughters, and I seen how, some of the co-workers of mine, they was there, but they wasn't there right to really to guide them, and then some of the people that was running the facility, mm-hmm. the overhead, it was about getting that paycheck and, getting the money for them, because they get a big lumps of money for them to house them, right? Mm-hmm. So, then one of my mentors, she had said to me, I'll never forget, she was like, Miss, this was before I had got married, right? Mm-hmm. She was like, Miss Sledge, you stay fly. I said, girl, what you see, I'm telling you, it's called hard work. Staying in school, no matter how many kids you have, education. Get your education, because they can't take that away from you. And I had shared that with her, and she was like, I don't want to go home. She didn't want to go home because her mother was, using her as a bait to get drugs.
Okay.
Right. And she wanted to to stay there with me if I was staying there the weekend, over doing the overnight.
Right.
So, we got a little bond, and I've seen her over the years, and come to find out that she finished school, her kids, they graduated. I mean, just a beautiful thing just to know that you help one of the young mothers, young teens along the way. Like I see all my young mentors, even from before my husband passed in 2020, he used to always tell me it's only one young lady up at Washington Hospital Center could take my blood, because he was a hard stick. Mm-hmm. And he said, I want you to meet her, Luscious. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go with you to your appointment. Guess who was his nurse? It was one of my favorite mentors. She was off the chain, and she said, "Oh my God, Miss Sledge is your wife." Just and the third. She was like, "Oh my God, she the one got me to got her to do what she was doing, but she was going to school, but she was just being hard headed." And
awesome.
I was telling her, "Girl, I'm telling you, one day, and the day that I seen her, it was just like." like, wow. She was like, thank you, Miss Sledge, for everything you taught me. She said, I get it now. Because at first she didn't get it.
Right.
You know, and her and her girlfriend, her best friend, they used to always, you know, admire me. And I used to always, because they say, you keep it 100. F them other ones, right? You just keep it 100. So, you know how they say 100. So I was like, yeah, I said this because, you know, I have a story too. I was your age at once upon a time, and I was hard headed, and I had somebody to step in, even though my mother was there. But, you know, God always sent an angel there to still, you know, to guide you. And I said, because I dropped out at the ninth grade, but I went back at 39, and I got my high school diploma at Ballou State and started my nonprofit and bought my first home, bought my first dream car. And God just been opening doors ever since. So that's why my heart's so big for my youth and just for people, because of my struggles coming up as a young mother of my mom. It was 5 of us and I was the oldest. So, you know, I just thank God for just always having an angel right there to just help me, guide me, show me, you know, as of today, right now today, every job application every job that I had, and I didn't have to fill out no application. It was just, people just was like, girl, we got you, girl, all that you do. And I'm just like, I had to sit back and think like, dang, what do I do? What did I do? Right. And I look back, I'm just like, oh my God, like I done did this, I done did that. I'm saying just to write it down is to look back and see that everything that you accomplished. So I say, Brother Moon, that I take my hat off for you. I bow to you, King, because even though that the job you didn't get, it wasn't for you. God got something better for you. And you still standing in that place and you still mentoring that young brother. You know, so, you know, God said that we take care of the babies, He gonna take care of us. Right. So you keep pushing, and guess what? When one door closes, it's some more gonna be opening. That's right. And remember, what's for you is for you. You know, I'm never gonna forget that. So I just want to shout out my mom and my I have some godmothers that just been in my life. Just you know this, you got to do this, you got. I'm like this. What the. But I thank them. Shout out to Mother Love. Shout out to my godmother Ida. She was my supervisor. I remember when I ain't had no babysitter. She said, "Bring them babies on to work. I got you." So I'm just saying, God put people in your life for a reason, and sometimes a season, and it's up to you. You know, every bad situation you go through, relationship, friendship, sistership, guess what? It's a lesson learned in that. But you still love them people anyway, because God loves us anyway. You just pray for them and you love them from afar. You keep it moving.
Exactly.
And let your light shine everywhere you go. Don't never dim your light for nobody. That part.
You know what? You know what, Moon? When you was talking about the Windex and stuff, I was in because I do a lot of work on that side. I audited a lot of those stores, like the Giant and the Shoppers. Now there's a Giant right there on Pennsylvania Avenue, in that shopping center where the Chick-fil-A is.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was in there doing putting up some product that I had ordered for their store. It was 5 little dark-skinned boys. They was in the aisle with me. Man, get the big Windex, man. You know, they was talking about what to get, right? He said, get the big one. I'm like, why do they want Windex? And now I know. I did not know. And it's funny to me because he's talking about I got the store on Donnell. I'm telling you, I got that Shoppers right there in Forestville. I'm gonna be there this weekend as well. Kids do come in here, and you would think they come in there to get candy and potato chips or whatever. Yeah. No, they're coming in to get paper towels and the Windex. You know, and they don't want the cheap one. They don't want the store brand.
So it can have that
exactly. And how do they know? It's like, now that you said this to me and you done just shared all of that, I'm going to really be paying attention to them. And if I got extra, I will share. But they do. They was in the store and they bought the big, not the store name. They bought Windex.
I know that's right.
y'all. I was like, wow.
That's what's up.
And I didn't understand why they were arguing. He was like, no, man, we got to get this one. Da-da-da-da. But I didn't understand the conversation. Now I get it.
That was their training. He was training them. Like, you don't get that, you get this. Because we tried that before, and that may smear, that didn't work.
Right.
So you get this one.
Right.
Oh my God,
And
y'all.
You know what, Mr. Brother
was so
Moon, he
good.
just enlightened me on something. So when I see them at the Pennsylvania Avenue and Donnell Drive, that's Donnell Drive.
Yeah. They said,
Yep.
Donnell, if you keep going, you're gonna go to the top house. That's Donnell, right? Or Donnell down further. I got Brooks.
Well,
Brooks.
Right, okay,
That's
yeah,
it.
Brooks Drive.
Brooks Drive.
and
So you know what I'm
and
gonna do?
Pennsylvania Avenue.
This
Brooks
weekend,
Drive.
I'm gonna get the Windex, the big
You have
bottle
to get
Windex.
the Windex.
And I'm gonna get them some other stuff that they need. I'm just gonna take it and just drop it in and put some money in the box for them.
Yeah.
Cause I see the young, little girls, they be out there too, and I be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
they be
Yeah.
having awards. I'm like, I'm good, but I be like, this for
Yeah,
y'all.
okay. I saw them and I was mad because I just went to the goddamn store and spent $2 something for the water. They only was charging $1.
Yeah.
And I was like, I could have got 2.
So look, if you pay attention, they got the cooler out there.
They do.
Yes.
Now,
They had the
they wait
cooler.
till they see the car stop at the light, and they'll pull them out of the cooler
And
so
they
they
be
can be
so
ice cold.
cold.
That's what.
Yes.
They don't
I
wanna
was
give
mad,
up.
Get you some
y'all. I
There
was
you go.
mad.
Yeah.
I am
That's
proud of
it.
them, but the hustle is real.
That's
Yeah.
it.
You
And
get
they're
what I'm
out
saying?
there, and regardless of what the weather
Weather
is, hot,
is,
and
you
they
right.
sit for hours.
Yeah.
They're focused on their young entrepreneurs.
Yes, they
Exactly.
are.
And you know what? How they talk about the ones that's doing wrong.
Mhm.
What about them ones? I'm gonna tell Channel 5. I'm gonna,
Right.
I'm gonna get one of my
We should
secretaries
write them
to
and
reach
say
out to
something
them.
to
Go
them.
and stand up there on Brooks Drive and Pennsylvania Avenue and see them young brothers and them young sisters out there hustling and bustling.
Hustling.
And they
Mhm.
could be doing something really bad, but they not.
But they not.
They're just trying to make $1. You don't even know if that's their way of feeding their family because their mother might be
Mama
on
get
drugs.
Yeah,
And there it
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
And
They
see,
might be
that's
trying
what
to
a
feed
lot
their
of people
little
don't-
sister.
Exactly.
Their little brother. 'Cause
What
I see them out there with
seen
the little,
one time, yeah.
what they call the little thing they wear on their head now, them, what is it? I called it the shower cap.
Yeah, Wade Cap.
Yeah, I know the young
The girls
ladies, they
be
be
in the
wearing
bondage.
the bondage.
Yeah.
They be out there with the bondage. I be saying, look at, I say, you know what? And y'all just like, no thank you. I say, but y'all can take this and put this in the cup and y'all share it. So, you know, hey, shout out to Pennsylvania Avenue and Donnell Drive. Y'all stop past there. Make sure y'all pick some Windex, some bags of ice. Drop them off some dollars, because they could be doing something else. We don't know what they hustle is about. And they young, they like 13, 14. Then I seen one out there, look like he about 8 years old. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
They really know how to get that money.
And
But
they
see,
put-
at the end of the day, like I watch a lot of different movies, and it just brings me back to, you know, a movie I saw, how a little girl, she was nothing but 9 years old, but she had a 5-year-old brother and a 3-year-old sister, and the mom was so strung out. But her goal was every day make sure they eat. She didn't care if she ate.
wow.
So the 5-year-old boy, you gotta eat too. You
Wow.
gotta eat too. But she didn't care about eating. All she cared about was making sure that they ate. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, she checked on the mother, but she already knew the mother was going to do whatever she was going to do.
Dude.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then a lot of people don't understand these little young girls that are 9 and 10. Their moms, when they're on it like that, they solicit them out for sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because at that age, they figure, oh, well, she got a little bit of bump of a titty, little bit of plump or whatever.
Yeah.
You can hump on her. And
yeah.
you got to understand, I'm not mad at these little girls that know how to fight and that be stabbing people up. I mean, it's where they come from.
Yeah.
So no, I mean,
Trauma.
I seen on Channel 5 one brother, I don't know who he is, but shout out to him. He said, look, Donald Trump, just chill, my brother. He
Yeah, I
said
saw
it
that.
straight like you saw that.
Yeah,
And
I
I
saw
was
that.
like, oh, I
I
like
understand.
him. He said it just like that. He said, you need to chill, my brother. You know, these youngins, they it's so hard, because at the end of the day, it's not just DC.
Yeah.
It's just that we are like the nation's capital and all eyes on us. But honey, it is happening in Mo County.
Woo, you better,
It is
woo.
happening in PG County.
What?
Trust me. Go to look. I just picked up. They just another company I started working for. I just picked up stores in PG County. I mean, in Prince PG Mall. So I have that Target, I have that Giant now, and I have all the 7-Elevens, right?
Mhm.
So I'm seeing like these are some disrespectful little, you know. And then I'm thinking this ain't Southeast, right?
Mhm.
But you can't give Southeast that bad bone because it's really not that. To me, it's people doing what they gotta do. You get what I'm saying? They doing what they got to do to survive. They doing what they got to do to take care of their family. And sometimes the provider is not the grown-up. The provider is that 9-year-old.
Yes.
And it's deep. You're going to have to write a book about that. You're going to have to write a whole book about that. Maybe y'all going to have to collab or something. Maybe it's going to be like a whole collaboration of how you see it. You take Mo County, you take Southeast, you take Northwest, and bring it together because I'm trying to tell you, y'all, that it's not just Southeast.
It's not.
No. I just
Fairfax, I say,
ooh. Look, Culpeper, y'all like the little rowdies too. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So it's just eyes are on DC, and because all eyes on us, the noise is gonna be loud. You get what I'm saying? We may not even be doing as much as they doing in Mo County or they doing in PG County, but because all eyes on us, it makes it seem like they the worst, they the bad. And then hold up, what was the boy Big Balls? That was his name. Yeah. The little dude that got carjacked, Big Balls. I'll never forget it because when I seen who Big Balls was, he didn't look like he had no balls. No. Okay, because at the end of the day, he sat at that darn table with those executives. Did you see that part, Moon?
No.
Okay, it came on the news. He sat at this table with all the executives, Trump and Elon Musk and everything, and Elon Musk was like, "Yeah, this is." We call him Big Balls. But yet Big Balls got his car jacked and got his butt whooped. You get what I'm saying? If you got big balls, my ninja, you supposed to been able to handle yourself. Big Balls. See, don't take on the name. That's my problem with people. You got names that don't fit you. Yeah. Names that just don't fit you.
No, it fit behind the screen, making moves, taking people's jobs, and being a part of that.
Okay. You right. Oh my God,
we call him the face. We call him the behind the screen gangsters.
He a behind the screen big ball gangsters. They all like, oh, you got big balls. You gonna take that man's job? But of course, because no one knew who was actually doing. Nobody put a face to it. You see what I'm saying? Now we know exactly who Big Balls is with the Dodge. Ninja, please. You was Lincoln, and I really don't feel sorry for you because at the end of the day, karma. Karma is
everybody get a turn.
Everybody get a turn.
Everybody get a turn.
Shoot.
What? You know what I thought about? So, and I know a lot of people. Fox 5 even said something when they were mentioning some, like the hotspot areas that they were going to be targeting and things like that. Someone said something about, well, you've been kind of having some violent crime going on in the city, right? And it's been going on, but no one's been trying to go to this degree. Now you guys you're trying to go all out because of specific individuals. But it's been black on black. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. People been losing their life left and right, and they really haven't tried to take this. It wasn't a big deal. Let me say that.
Exactly.
It wasn't a big deal. Now it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, I'm loving this conversation that we having right now because, like you said, a lot of things wasn't a big deal. It never was a big deal when people get their food stamps and they buy tater chips and cookies and sodas and things like that. It never was a big deal. It's been that way since I'm in my 50s now, and it never was. My mother used to give us a book of stamps and say, "Go on down there and get what you're gonna get." Right?
Pull it out,
but now you want to disturb the groove. I had my mom's stamps and I went to the Giant and I had got a couple of things. And the thing said, I had all food. They said, well, you still owe. I said, no. The lady came over. I said, this is all food.
Right.
I said, God darn Trump. How you gonna look what I got? I said, because the lady said, yeah, if it's not healthy food, food, the food stamps shouldn't pay for. I said, how can they distinguish what's healthy and what's
You know,
not?
he is sick.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
to me, this is
sick.
really like, what are y'all doing? Flagging certain food, right?
Yeah.
Y'all, it wasn't Trump and them. It was just only had $23 on that car, right? I need a little bit more. So look, I went off and I said, y'all, wait a minute. It's affecting us now. The lady was like, I don't think it's here yet. Dang. I was livid. I said, well, I just seen it on the news. Talking about we can't pay for the sodas. And you know, I was really mad. And at the end of the day, it's happening in like 16 other states. I'm sorry that it's happening to y'all. But guess what? Y'all voted for that. That's what y'all voted for. You voted for this craziness. So now that it's happening, it ain't even been a year. It's only been like 7 months, like 8 months or whatever.
He think his ankle swollen now. He keep on trying to dig a hole. Remember, when you digging a hole and you being evil to God, kids.
Exactly.
I mean, guess what? The hole gonna be for him. He think that ankle swollen now because he keeps some type of disease he got or whatever. That ain't all he gonna have. He keep on.
Okay, I'm not gonna say no names.
I'm just saying.
But people that know my story, they'll know. But the person that tried to, molest me when I was little, died from a disease only 10 people in the world had. It ate him from the inside out. He had a miserable. He died miserably. When they called me and said, "Oh, Tina, do whatever," I said, "And what you want me to do?" Like, literally, my whole life lifted. Like, I tell people, it doesn't matter if it was 20 years ago or whatever. If you know that person's still walking, you know what irks me every time I see these go-go tapes and I see that same dude that raped me on New Year's. And I see him and everybody celebrating him. Everybody. I seen you celebrate him. I was like, really? And I'm like,
you gotta tell me
I'm like, really? And it's like, at that point, I was like, should I tell everybody who he is? But I really don't have to because I was the only person that he did it to. He did something to somebody else. And then when he did it to her, everybody was like, oh, whatever. And I was like, oh, but see, I ain't tell nobody he did it to me, right? And then I'm going to tell you what Black Wilson said to me from the Lip Band. He said, well, women need to stop doing. You need to stop being attacked and not telling people. Yeah. Because, see, when you keep your mouth closed,
his mouth won't get fed.
It's not only that. You're allowing that attacker to get more victims.
Yeah.
If you open your mouth and let people know what he did to you, we can stop it. Now even if nobody stop it at that point, now we know what type of person this person
and then you put them on blast.
And they on blast. You get what I'm saying? But when I seen that person, they talk, oh, what's so and I was like, I'm so glad I didn't go to that go-go. Because every time he see me to go, last time he saw me to go, I was at the VF, I was out here in Oxon Hill. I was at the VFW. And the funny thing is, I know a lot of people like they know what I'm talking about, but it don't matter because he already knows.
You say put it out there, close mouth, put it out there.
When he saw me, he was like, hey, I said, don't talk to me, you rapist.
What was his response?
He was mad. Someone, you better get the F away from me. But he didn't know I had niggas around me. And my ex-boyfriend, my very first boyfriend, was there. I didn't know he was gonna be there, but all his friends were there. I said, yeah, he raped me. They was like, he left.
He should.
He left. At the end of the day, I was drunk. I was on New Year's. I was super drunk. I was on my sister's couch at her house. She lived on Hill Road out Maryland. You get what I'm saying? And she let everybody come over her house that day. And I woke up, I'm soaking wet, and I'm like, Then the next day, I had to go to the doctor. I think I had chlamydia or something. I had to get treated for that. You get what I'm saying? So it wasn't just a matter of him raping me. He gave me a STD. You see what I'm saying? So, y'all, I was livid.
You need to put that in that book, and I'm tired of talking about this book. You need to put this in this book. So you talking about me and Moon. I got 3. How many you have, Moon?
I got 4 going on 5.
Okay, 5. And I'll be having another one soon. So you need to start your first one.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you, Black is right. If we don't share, how are we supposed to stop the attacker?
Exactly.
We can't stop them. We can't stop them.
Share. Put his butt on blast.
Yeah. We have to stop putting these men on blast that's raping women, that's doing stuff out here. And I don't really like, I got tears in my eyes, but I'm not going to wipe them because they mean something. But at the end of the day, when people take something from you, and it's a difference from money and in a car and clothes. When somebody take your body from you, and you have no recollection of what they did to you, and then 3 days later you got to go see the doctor and you got to take medication, and then people not understanding why you so passive or why you so pushed away with people. You don't want to be bothered with people because you just hard to trust people. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. And then you be like, why do I drink so heavy? Why did I get so drunk like that? Like,
but you got your sister house, so what?
And I'm thinking that I was safe in my sister's house, but I really wasn't. But I wasn't. And then when I told her, she went off. Oh yeah. May she rest in peace, because she's not here anymore.
And she may have dealt with a lot of, guilt, just, really, really guilt. Dealt with a lot of guilt.
She was so sad, y'all. Yeah. She was very sad. Her last post was, I'm tired. She kept saying she was tired. And she kept saying, let me talk to you. Because I blocked everybody away from me that was in that house, even her. I was like, no. Because it's like you keep being around his friends and you keep being around. So I'm like, what, you calling me a liar? You seen I went to the stuff like that. Yeah. So it's like, y'all, I mean,
I think both y'all, crazy. I think it was both y'all. It was trauma because she probably was more like, that. These my friends, but it's just one that did this to my sister. So she probably ain't know how to, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be bothered with them, or probably to tell them and to be embarrassed that it happened in her house. And then on top of that, it's her guilt. Like, dang, that is my sister. Like, dang, like that is my sister, and it happened here. So you just don't know, because it was just like, it's just hard, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I know that I didn't get to meet her, but I know she loved you, and she looking down on you now, smiling. And the guy that did that to you, that we don't celebrate.
He was just at the well. He was just.
Guess what? Let me tell you something.
Hard
and
that video.
Let me tell you.
I'm like,
he might look like he having a good time, but let me tell you, in the inside, guess what? He getting dealt with. Yeah. He getting dealt with every day when he wake up, because it's not just you. It's probably multiple of women.
Oh, when he did what he did to the one, everybody know her, and I'm not gonna put her business out there, but everybody know her. I commend her now because she found the man that really loved her. She was ripped. I mean, I wanted to tell her, I wanted to tell you, like when I saw her with him, I wanted to be like, girl, what are you doing? Because me and her were friends, but guess what? She don't even talk to me anymore. She don't say nothing to me. She see me in the go-go and would turn her back to me, because I didn't tell her, but I tried to tell her. How do you tell somebody don't deal with him? You really don't. You get what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, you just
pray on it. That's all. You pray for her. So even right now today, you still pray, because you never know. Because let me tell you something, God gonna put her back in your path, and y'all gonna speak again, and that's your opportunity to let her know that the same thing happened to her that happened to you with the same person.
Exactly.
Because
he did worse to her. He did way worse to her, because she picked up a relationship with him. And he did not only. He didn't do that to her. He robbed her. He took her money. Like, the nigga is messed up, dog. But he get to walk around in the go-go and like nothing. I don't think that's fair to women.
But you know what? It's not fair, but guess what? It take a village. Like, it take a village to come together. Like how we on this mic, how we got Moon, because Moon do stuff. Y'all women, like you just said it, sisters, y'all have to say something. You say something. Say something to the sister that you say y'all not speaking. When you do see, excuse me, beautiful, I need to say something to you. I know, man, you haven't been speaking, but I really need to share this with you, because guess what? We have time for everything else. I'm gonna be honest, sis, because if something happens today or tomorrow, you're gonna say, dang, I wish I should have could.
Yeah,
you could.
You right.
We be waiting till something happen, and then guess what? Our conscience is beating on us. Say it. It only take a conversation. Everybody want to just text all the time, and the text come off wrong. And I ain't say that. Pick up your darn phone. I'm old school. If you text me, guess what? And it be too many texts. I get frustrated because I ain't texting savage like that. You call me, we could talk. All that other stuff, no. I just told somebody that today on my lunch break at work. When you get a break, just pick up the phone, call me, because I don't do all this texting.
Right.
You know, because when you have a conversation, you be like, dang, I thought it wasn't even that bad.
Exactly.
Right? It's communication all the way across the board. But we try to keep up with the millenniums. I'm old school. My daughter say, Mom, you need to do Instagram. I do Instagram, but Facebook is my thing.
Right.
And texting, no. Pick up the phone, just call me. That's it. That's all. But yeah, so sis, guess what? You gotta make that happen. Because we
it ain't about me.
It's not about you.
Me.
But you just said something, so we gonna keep
like the conversation flowed in our audience. Everybody on TikTok, hey. You get what I'm saying? What is going on, Miss Kimba? One of T.A.S.K Podcast's first hosts. If it wasn't for Kimba, we wouldn't even have a T.A.S.K Podcast.
Shout out to Kim. Give her some kisses. I'm gonna give her the that part.
We love you, Kim. Yes,
love
indeed.
You.
But let's get back to the man of the hour.
The king in the hour.
Yes, indeed. Let's talk about honey. What is it? What how I say it? Honey is this?
Honey is thicker than water.
Yeah.
Honey is thicker than water.
Honey is thicker than water.
Woo.
Now I have the book. My mother took it from me. And look, as I'm texting Boo while I'm home, I'm like, she got the book. And she would not put it down. So as me and him texting, I'm saying, she reading the book. And she was flying through it. Whoever the dude in the book is pissed her off. Honey, she finished the book. She said, "Oh, I'm so sick of him." I was like, "Who, Ma? Who?" I said, "I gotta talk to Moon about
Honey
this,
is
right?"
thicker than what?
Honey is thicker than water. That is the name of the book. My mom went off like. She was like to the end, to the last page. So whoever this character is in the book, because I ain't get to read it because she took it from me, right? Talk to us. Give us a little outskirt of this book. Because y'all, we're going to read this book and we're going to comb through it like how we did Black Diamonds.
Yeah.
We're going to, Ash and us, we're all going to comb through it because I think it deserves it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Honey is thicker than water. I know I'm thick.
And I'm thick too.
And you know, so I don't know what this mama to me with that part. Come on, my brother. Talk to us, Moon.
So honey, her name's Honey Jenkins, and you know, the thickness comes not just in shape, but spiritual and being able to persevere. Right. You know, and she faced various situations where some things happened that she felt like she couldn't talk to nobody about it. So she had to kind of hold it in. Everything that was happening, because it happened, she was able to formulate a self-help group. But the guy that your mom is talking about is, I really don't want to give it away, but I'm going to give little parts of it away. It's her brother. He has a multiple personality disorder, and he was seeing a therapist. And so a lot of people, you got to read it. You won't even catch it until you read it and understand what's happening. But, in our culture, you know how you have that individual when people just talk about how, they just crazy, right? So I was able to use this individual and things that we talk about and that we see, make it actually happen and do a backstory of how it happened and why it's like it is, right? And so Honey ends up getting HIV, and the person that molested her was closer to her, and he held something over her head from their past to keep her from saying anything. So that's kind of like the highlight of the book. So I'm doing a Honey Part 2, and it's going to be a spinoff, and it's going to be about the individuals who's in her support group, and they all have HIV. So I want to highlight some of the stigmas on HIV, HIV prevention, and just put it in a creative story. And the reason that I feel like your mom kind of read through it the way that she did is I did my best to keep it very interesting, a page turner.
It was. She was turning them pages, y'all. She was like, she was rocking.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm excited because I haven't read it yet.
Yeah.
I got my book back though.
Got your book back though.
I was like, Mom, can I have my book back?
Yeah.
My name in it. But that's what she did with Little Boogie book. Little Boogie had Little Boogie got a book about, her and Go-Go and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I came home with it. I told her about Boogie. You know what I'm saying? She took the book from me. She read the whole book. She said, I like her. I said, well, I'm gonna make her sign the book to me and you. And I did it.
Yes.
And Boogie signed the book to me and my mom. But the key thing about what I think about Honey is Thicker Than Water is how he's touching on HIV. And that is a very, very important topic for everybody. A lot of people are living with HIV, our friends, and you don't even know they have it.
Yeah.
But because now they have medication, you get what I'm saying, that they are not detected and they're not spreading. You get what I'm saying? I think it's good. But what do you think? How do you feel about people who have HIV and they're promiscuous and they're not telling people? And the reason why they're not telling people because they feel so it's not detected. How do you feel about that? I mean, being an author and writing about it, how do you feel about that?
I feel it's illegal.
Yeah.
It's illegal. They have they're supposed to disclose that information.
Mm-hmm.
So that's as far as it goes with me. I just feel like it's illegal. I feel like it's wrong, and I highlight that in part 2 and Honey 2. I felt like it was very important because you'll have one character who's actually not telling people, and then you have the other character talk, having a conversation like it's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's wrong, regardless. And then the character will talk about why they do it. Even talk about it in the self-help group, why they do it. Somebody gave it to me, so why should I care about somebody else? And then somebody else in the group will give them some clarity on why they should do it. You know what I'm saying? And just even to how did you feel when you got it, right? Yeah. Well, the person that gave it to me didn't tell me. Then you'll have an individual that don't even know who they got it from. From having multiple sex partners and don't know which one actually, gave it to them because the individual just disappeared. They couldn't get in contact with them, right? And so then you have that part of it where the person they're supposed to disclose that information because they can be charged with that, right? And then you have the other individual that it happens to. I've heard these stories before, and you had females say things like, well, if you didn't try to put a condom on, that's on you. Yeah, you're a female. If you didn't try to put a condom, and they're justified by saying, you'll take a risk with me, and then you'll go with somebody else and have unprotected sex, and now you may have contracted it from me. Now you give it to somebody else, just like the person probably did who gave it to me.
So it's a whole
That's
trickle
deep.
down effect.
Yeah.
It is. It's a whole trickle down because now she's bitter or he's bitter.
Yeah.
Because they've been tagged. Right.
Blame everybody.
So exactly. I mean, they mad. But see, when do we start with self?
Yeah.
See, this is what. Did you mention that? Are you writing about that in your book to start with self?
Yeah.
Because self-love prevents a lot of things.
Yeah.
I promise you it does. You get mad at yourself for dealing with a goofy. You get mad at yourself for dealing with a possessive. You get mad at yourself for dealing with a overprotective. But did you not see the signs? And what did you do for you?
Signs
you
and
go.
symbols. Signs and symbols.
So sometimes, there's certain behaviors that people practice that they're comfortable with. Like there are some people who don't like to have protected sex, and then they contract HIV. They're still that same person. Once they go through the motions and all that stuff, they they may get to a point where the average person may say, "Well, ain't no use to protect myself now because I got it," right? But they were always already operating in that characteristic anyway, right? You have some people that may have been practicing safe sex and every now and then taking a risk, but for the most part practicing it. And then you have other individuals who just wasn't. And then when it happened, you may have somebody who was dealing with a ex, right? They may have been with them for 10 years. They broke up. It happened before. They got back together. Nothing ever happened. They broke up again, and they decided to have sex 2 months later, and then now they got HIV. And just imagine the mindset. You know what I'm saying? They were comfortable with that. Whoever they deal with, that person. They trust in that person trusting them. And so there's a whole type of mindset that comes with certain behaviors. You know what I'm saying? And so and what I'm saying is like it varies from individual to individual. Then you have some individuals who work through it differently. They get some help, they go to therapy, and they disclose when they meet somebody, hey, I'm HIV positive. You have a choice. I want you to protect yourself because I'm HIV positive. Right. And you have some individuals that may have started out like that, but because they get so much rejection, they say, I'm not even, because I meet somebody, I really like them. I'm tired of being rejected, right? I'll just tell them, hey, put a condom on. I'm not going to disclose, you know what I'm saying? You know, what I have, but I'm going to tell them put a condom on. You know
what happens when the condom breaks? So can we go there? What happens when the condom break? What do they do?
Now, here's the deal. It's almost the same. If you tell the person to protect themselves, but you don't tell them your status, right? It's the same thing. The law applies to that, right? The law applies to that. I believe the law applies. The same law applies.
So the book. Okay, so honey is thicker than water. So part 2, you did more research than you did on the first one, or is it equal?
No. Very good question. So on the first one, and I did more research on the second one, the one that I'm working on now, but I also came up with some different ideas.
Okay.
Right. I've watched like YouTube videos and I've heard stories from individuals so that I can get different perspectives, so that I can get some different information, so that I can touch on these subjects by way of these characters, in the book, right? How they engage with each other, what they talk about. You have one that's, that's promiscuous. You have one that's sad, that's traumatized, that years have went by. They may have tried therapy. The therapy didn't work for them because some individuals are just different. Because you're talking about having HIV and then also dealing with substance abuse, right? Not really.
That's heavy. You got two things.
Golly.
Yeah. So you did the research on all of that, like. So in this book, are you going to give us like statistics, or you just going to keep it like storyline as the first?
So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna do some statistics. So the characters are going to talk about. They're going to talk about it in the groups. So facilitator, which is Honey. Honey is going to talk about some of the statistics, where you're going to actually have one of the members that's in the group. He's going to actually go back and do some research, and then he's going to come back and say, "Hey, your statistics are off. It's actually more than what you said." You know what I'm saying?
Keep you thinking. Yes.
I like it.
Right.
Yeah. That's a good look too.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a very
chapters going, because that's what I mean, not to be cut you off, but that's what I did like with my book, because a lot of people don't like reading.
Yeah.
So you got to do a little bit at a time.
Exactly.
And then people like, dang, is it gonna be anonymous? I can't wait till that one come out. Yeah. That's how I did on
and then times change. So now I have one of my characters reading. She'll be singing in the mirror, singing to herself one of Sexy Red songs. You know what I'm saying? And so you know, you got.
Okay, so on that note, I love that he brought that up.
That's great.
No, because today's society, because of Sexy Red,
White and-
because of Sexy Red,
Say it again.
sorry, Sexy Red, but because of Sexy Red, these young girls think it's okay to have STDs.
Yes,
They
oh
think
my
it's
God.
okay. You go.
It's a
She has a
delusion.
whole lip gloss line of gonorrhea, syphilis, chlamydia. Those are lip glosses, and they think it's cool.
Yeah.
Weren't we just having this conversation amongst our sisterhood?
Yeah, I'm talking about how they
We were
celebrate
just
the
talking
the
about how they
negative,
celebrate
the
Sexy
negative.
Red for the
What?
STDs. Girl, why would you want a whole? What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
When I was coming up,
Mm.
see, this is another thing. We gotta really keep it real. And see, that's why I said,
Yes.
am I a dinosaur? I don't know. I might be a dinosaur. I don't know.
No,
Because
you're
at the
not.
end of the day, when we were growing up, we knew about stuff like that because our aunties and them would tell us about it.
Yeah.
So we knew condoms were very important. And if a
Very.
dude be like, nah, you don't need it, you supposed to be suspicious
Bam.
of him.
There you go.
Yeah.
Immediately be suspicious because why do he want to sleep with you out of condom? He got something and he trying to give it to you. See, those were our mindset. But the mindset of
We
our
were scared-
children
how
today,
scared us to death.
yes, they did.
Mother
And
did
then you
too.
got to remember, we didn't have phones, we didn't have cameras, we
Nope.
didn't have stuff that we could communicate with people all the way over there in Canada. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I got people right now looking at me in New York. Like I got people looking at me right now in Florida and Cali. Hey y'all, in Atlanta. I got people looking at me from all over. But at the end of the day, I didn't have that. So all we had was our hood.
The
Right?
unity. It was called unity.
Right,
The
so
unity.
If Johnny burnt you, you told Keisha and Toya told their friend told so-and-so. So now Johnny's labeled as a burner. Right?
Yeah.
When I tell you word of mouth was vicious for us back in the 80s and early 90s. You get what I'm saying? Until they got phones.
Yeah.
Until we have phones where we can video each other and record stuff.
Yeah.
I think things kind of slowed up a little bit because some people were scared to videotape. Some people were scared to tell. All of a sudden, people just say, bump that. I'm exposing you. This is the year of exposure.
Yeah.
I'm going to record you. Oh, yeah, you sucking that thing. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. You hear what I'm saying? Oh, you working that butt. Twerk, twerk. You get what
All
I'm
that.
saying? So, I don't know, man. At the end of the day, Sexy Red ruined it for your daughters. Because at the end of the day, unless you control the narrative of what your child listened to, and even what she listened to it, if you break it down to her, like, Shawty, that ain't what it is.
That
You
ain't
get what
cool.
I'm saying? I mean, you can like the beat. One thing I noticed, she got the baddest beats. I'm a rapper. This is what I do. I rap. So she got the fire beat. She got better beats than the dude rappers.
Yeah, but her words.
But her
that's
lyrics-
because they love that lyrics.
Right. And
Their
then you got
lyrics.
Sukiani, whatever her name is, that thinks she's better than everybody. You get what I'm saying?
Who that is? I don't
Whatever
know.
she is. But the bottom line is,
All these
she's
names
ignorant.
are-
Her ignorance when that girl told her, you're a musician. And she said, oh, I'm a what? I'm a what? And she went off on that white girl. And I'm sitting in my house like this. I couldn't believe
Dumb
she
is
went
she?
off on the white girl. She said, I ain't no musician. I ain't no, what you think I do magic tricks? I said, she did not listen.
She probably was high because most of them be rolling.
And at the end of the day,
Yeah.
all she care about is how good her punani is. And that's it. And how good she can suck one. That's it. So if that's all you got for you, then that's why I said this world has been classified in so many different ways. You got your bone suckers over here. You got your bud pluckers over here. You got people that's just want to be people that want to be their mama over
wannabe.
here. You get what I'm saying? And then will battle you. I am a woman. How? When I see a man. So it's like the world is screwed up. And I mean, honey is
It's
thicker
not the
than
world,
water.
it's the people in the world. They screwed
It's the
up.
world. Because this world is not God's world. God said it in the Bible. He gave this world to Satan. So this is not God's world, y'all. So I mean, whatever you believe and however you believe it, this is not God's world. I don't never think that anything that's happening in this world is God's world. This is Satan's world. And if you want to do his little deeds and do what he wants you to do, then it is what it is. But Sexy Red ruined it for your girls. She ruined it for your daughters because
does she have any kids? First of all,
she keep getting pregnant in our face. You not paying attention?
I know what I'm saying. Don't meant to say.
I think she done had 3 kids in our face, right? She done keep having babies.
Don't she? Do she?
And it's like at the end of the day, she just was on live talking about, I ain't with my nigga no more. So I want to know who want to come F. Who trying to hit? Of course, she ain't use hit. She said, who trying to hit? I said, what's up? Who trying to hit? This is her life. So you got Dr. Umar. Now he's homeless, stupid jackrabbit. Anyway, you got him talking about, man, she's so pretty. And then again, I can't even say it's him because AI is so deep fake now. Yeah. It's so vicious now it looks real. So I don't want to speak and say that it's him, but at the end of the day, she did ruin it for our daughters. You get what I'm saying? My nieces. And you know what I'm saying? So when my nieces and nephews come around, we introduce them to what we listen to.
That's right.
You get
now,
what I'm
nieces,
saying?
They already know what it is.
I mean, MC Light, Queen Latifah, Salt and Pepper. You get what I'm saying? Queen Pen. You know, it's so many female. Even if you want to go gangster, I'll let them listen to Gangsta Boo. Where them dollars at? Because she was talking about where them dollars, but she wasn't talking about what she gonna do for them dollars. She hear what I'm talking about? It's a difference. Yeah. I love Lotto. Lotto got her ways, but Lotto is still different from Sexy Red.
Is that how old is she? She older than her?
I don't know. But even Megan Thee Stallion. I mean, it's just when she show up and show out. She like to show her cheeks. But if you listen to her CDs, she not saying put it in my butt and put it in my mouth and stuff like that. She's not doing that. She's really bossing up on her lyrics, you know. Yeah. Down to Nicki Minaj. Shout out Nicki.
They came a long way. They really came a long way. Yeah.
But we have a whole list of 10 raunchy female rappers, but they always been out here. But they're front and center now. Right?
Yeah. That's because that's what they like and they paying for that. Anything you get on there and talk about something positive, it's gonna go down here. So with it, because that's the industry. You gotta give them what they want. They want to see butt cheek, this, that, say this, that, suck this, eat this, whoop. Guess what? Your weight's gonna go so high.
Mm-hmm. But it brings me to your book though, Moon. If you was to do a movie on Honey is Thicker Than Water, you will have to use them raunchy rappers. You will have to use a Sexy Red and one of them little raunchy rappers because it'll fit. It'll fit with the time.
I don't think so.
I do. It will coincide on certain things and it'll gravitate the audience. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna say to a certain extent, but
not, certain songs, he will have to use. Yeah. I'm not saying have to use, but if you could use to gravitate the audience more. Especially, because I mean, she never came back with a rebuttal on to why she did the goddamn lip gloss and the STDs. It's disgusting.
Because somebody said do it, because the rating's gonna go up, and that's what happened. That's just like me. If I get on there on Facebook or Instagram and all this Twitter and all that, if I get on there saying all type of nasty stuff and popping my woo do that, because they've been saying, oh, that's Key and Kwame. Yeah, go and look. I get so many likes. Yeah. Now they say, oh, giving back. You very seldom get that. I'm always gonna give back wherever I get it anyway, because God, whatever He lead me to, I'm gonna do anyway. And what's for me, what's for me. I could say that. And once upon a time, me coming into my womanhood, I did used to do this, I did used to do that. But as you get older and you start surrounding yourself around positive women, sisters, to uplift you and say, sis, you ain't gotta do it that way, sis. No, do it this way, sis. And I get it. And sometimes, as they coming up, you gotta remember, because They don't know. Or then guess what? Then they doing with the industry because they think that's what it's about.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because if they don't do it like that, guess what? They got to pay for their home. They got to pay for their cars because they live in this, what they say, I'm a delusional life because it's not real. And then some of our kids and our nieces, you know, they thinking that it's, oh yeah, because I want to be like her, woo woo. But they don't even know guess what? She on drugs. They ain't saying that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because she rolling. She might be sniffing. Oh, all this stuff they got going on. And who say she probably be a better, you know, better person, but without all that. Because we don't know.
We don't.
You know?
I'm looking forward to you pitching this to Netflix as a series because it will be very good educational series starting with the first book. I mean, if my mom got that aroused, you know what I'm saying? Imagine who else mom. My mother is 74 years old, and she's like, that dude. And when I go home and tell her, Mom, it's a part 2, she gonna want it.
When is it coming out?
Yeah, she's gonna hit me with, oh my God, when is it coming? Because she ain't picked up the other book yet because it ain't like the other book. Because you know those are 2 different entities. He write two, you know, he got different stories.
Right.
It ain't a part 2 yet. But when I tell her it's a part 2, she gonna be like, wait, when he finished yet? I'm gonna get hounded every day. Is he finished yet? Because I need to know. You know,
it's a long way off.
But I'm just saying, but you get what I'm saying because I think it'll also come off as educational moving forward into our future because I don't think people understand the
dynamic.
Because now the HIV has a medication. Remember, we growing up, it didn't have a medication. They didn't have anything to cure them. People were dying left and right, like COVID, right?
Right.
They were. I mean, a lot of people, if you're young, you don't know, but people were dying left and right. We would one day to be fat, next day to be skinny. And you'd be like, oh, he got that joint. And that's how we used to walk around. Yeah. Think about it. You go around Savannah, Mississippi, all of that. One week, Joanne, she big as a Dickens. Next week, you're like, what the heck did she do? What she do? She little. Did you see her? She little. She real little.
We say, oh, they got that package. They got that package.
That's what you took me way back. They got that package.
Somebody always has to pay the price before the solution comes.
Ain't that something?
Somebody
but that's facts.
People then didn't have a clue. I had somebody who was in my neighborhood. She got it and she died like 2 weeks later. It was AIDS. And then you know we were saying AIDS because HIV was we didn't understand that it started with HIV. And then it go full blown. Exactly. It's a stage.
When
we heard it, we just heard somebody had AIDS. Right. And so a lot of those individuals, unfortunately, passed away. You know what I'm saying? And then they start technology, with technology and stuff, they started to develop different treatments and stuff like that. Right. So one of the other things, which brings me to the thought that you have individuals not disclosing their status because the medicine that they're taking, it's undetected. So they're not disclosing their status. Illegal.
That goes to tell you that they have cure for cancer,
but only for who they want to give it to.
Yes.
Only when I heard that they had it's not a cure but a slow down or whatever for breast cancer. I'm like, what? Well, why did my friend Candace could have got that? Why didn't she get it? Maybe because she wasn't in the right area. Maybe she didn't live in the zone that they was giving it to. Y'all gotta understand how these things work.
Yeah,
it really works. It works that way. It's sad that it works that way, but it does.
Yeah, it's seriously because I remember when my husband had cancer, pancreatic cancer, and he's a veteran. So we used to go to the VA hospital. Most of the time, it was like they running these tests and they still didn't find out this, that, or third. So I'm just telling my husband, like, let's try somewhere else. You keep wanting to go here. Let's go to another hospital. Let's just try another, hospital because we need a second, third opinion. Guess what? went straight to John Hopkins. No, I'm not gonna say that. We ain't go there. That was the third option. The second option was I talked to my sister Sunshine, and she was like, "Sis, take brother up to Southern Maryland up in Bethesda. Take him to that hospital up there. She there because that's how I take my mom to when she gets sick, and they just take her and because that's the middle class up there. Took my husband up there. They found out within 3 days. So the doctor told my husband he said that since VA said they was running these tests on you, we gonna run tests on you, and I'm gonna find out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So what he did was he ran the test on him, and he said that he had pancreatic cancer. He had cancer, right? So we wanted to know what stage it was. So they gave my husband a referral to go to John Hopkins. Went to John Hopkins, and we sat there and we talked to the doctor, the cancer doctor, right? And so we wanted to know what stage it was. So come to find out all this time, like within 3 years, like they couldn't find out, right? But talking to my husband, telling him, let's try this, let's try that. Finally found out when we got there to John Hopkins did the test, it was 4th stage. 4th stage.
So you feel like at this point, like you should have went there first, right?
Yes, because my husband he's a veteran. He trusted VA over there by Washington Hospital. And I'm telling him, Big Daddy, no, I don't care what they saying. Let's go here. They just saying that because they want you to keep coming back. And if they ain't tell you that, they keep telling you, giving you the runaround. Let's go somewhere else. Finally, you know how sometimes the men can be just don't want to listen to the wife.
I was just about to say it.
And I'm telling my husband, that's baby. Let's
and you
go.
like that. You just said you don't know why you like that.
I'm telling you.
I said, he wants to know because, all my paperwork. I said, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. We're going to take this somewhere else because we're going to find out what's going on with you. He was like, Luscious, okay. And we went. I said, you know what? I'm calling the daggone ambulance and we going to. I said, you know what, Betty? I'm going to take you up there. I said, so, sis, send me the address. Took him up there. We would have went 2 years early. No, but God rest his soul. Love you, Big Daddy.
I mean,
I know he probably smiling like that girl. She stayed doing something. But yeah.
I love how you stamp that.
Yeah.
Because,
yes.
This
fall out, Lee. Just a little bit.
Hey, look,
Scotty would never listen.
You know what? You know what it is? It's like
it's that ego.
We just have this idea that a lot of times y'all just being extra. That's just it's just a subconscious thought. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's a simpler way. Y'all just make it extra, but it's not always the case. You know what I'm saying?
That's never leaving my head now that you said that.
I'm telling you, sometimes I'm
gonna always think that way.
You know where it comes from? See, women are, y'all like to take care of us and people.
What?
Right? Yes, and so with men, we want the easy solution. Like we don't want to go through all that. We just want to just whatever seems the quickest and easiest. We want to take that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
We want to take.
You're right. Let me tell you why you're right. I got to comment on this. I got to comment on this. Let me tell you, my husband, when he going to work, I be like, Big Daddy, if you go this way, you'll get there quicker. You have to be stuck right in this traffic. He was like, Luscious, this is where I've been going all these years, and I'm going to go. I'm telling you, Big Daddy, if you go this way, it'd be much easier. He finally did it. And I've been fussing with him for a whole year.
You right, baby.
He said, Luscious, I apologize. What you want? I'm like, I want it. He's like, what do you want? I'm taking out what? He go, thank you, babe. He said, I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna listen to you. He said, you know what? I try to tell him we going to a cabaret. He won't put the gaiters on. He won't put the slacks on. He won't put the button-up shirt on. And he won't put the daggone derby on. I said, we walk up in this goddamn cabaret, they're gonna think you my pimp, and I'm walking in front of you. I'm like, I don't know you. He said, guess he gonna say, you always want me to wear what you want me to wear, the stuff you bought me. I say yes, because it's not that type of party. You can wear your slacks, your gaiters, and your button-up shirt and your derby, but not the night. We walk up in there, we fussing all the way to work. All the way to the club. We get there, walking in, he looking like, oh my God. I owe you an apology. He said, for now on, you just gonna be my stylist. I said, I've been your stylist trying to tell you. That's how we argue about the way he go to work or going to certain place or the clothes he want to put on. I'm like, no, you cannot wear that. You're gonna look like you my pimp. He was like, you know what? You got it.
Let me shout out my people on TikTok. District Soldier, how have you been? Oh my God, I haven't seen you in so long. It's been a long time. Hi, Ladybug. How you doing? Everybody that's tuned in, this is T.A.S.K Podcast. You get what I'm saying? Every Friday night from 6:30 to 8:30. You can really get the feel of us if you go onto YouTube. You get what I'm saying? And comment and everything. I would love for you to come over here and give us your comments and everything. But right now we got author Big Brother Larry Moon Jr. in the building, and it's amazing. He has 5 books. Am I correct?
I have
brother?
4. The 5th one is on the way.
He has 4 books, and I already put his 5th book in the universe because it is.
I've been giving T.
honey.
It's called The War Is Over. I got the book,
and I'm excited because I'm just excited because I have authors around me. And when my book drop, I'm gonna make sure they get it before y'all get it. Because they're gonna make sure I did it right. Because I never did nothing like this before, right? You know what I'm saying? So I gotta make sure they get it before y'all get it. But at the end of the day, it's a beautiful thing because the whole topic that we've been talking about today, health, knowing about HIV, knowing your partner's status, just period. And the youth in our community, you know what I'm saying? What are you going to do for the youth? You see them out there striving, trying to get money. Don't question why they're trying to get the money. Just support them. You get what I'm saying? If they're not breaking any laws, help them get it. You get what I'm saying? You got a little extra. Look, y'all, the dollar store is amazing.
Yes,
you would be surprised that the dollar store actually have name brand products. They have Dove, they have Secret, they actually have Windex. So you'll just support. If it just take you spending $3 just to help that little person on the corner of Brooks and Pennsylvania Avenue
Brooks
or
Drive.
Brooks Drive or over in Southeast in Eastover, they be at the light too. I mean, come on, y'all. They be everywhere.
Yes. When
you go uptown, I'm uptown by Kennedy and Longfellow. You get what I'm saying? I'm excited about the fact that this Saturday is going to be Emory Day. Emory Day is going to be powerful. When I say powerful, it's going to be full of beautiful bands that just be cranking. My cousin plays with faces, you know.
All right, holla out.
Love my cousin. Surreal's in the building. But anyway, my little brother Lip Band, they gonna be out there as well. Black Print, Pure Elegance. Y'all know one leg up, put your booty on the floor, yo. They always do the wrestling. The wrestling is really fun to watch. So if you get out there, and I'm gonna tell you another thing that I noticed last year that was there. They had weed vendors on site. So if you smoke and you want some good, wait till you get there and test one of those. Get you some good. You know what I'm saying? Reverend Bill Lee will be out there as well, blessing the whole field. It's going to be a lot. Go Radio TV will be out there. You know, that's Nico. Shout out to Nico. Also tonight, if you're not doing anything, if you are hip hop head, go see my nephews, all my nephews. I love you guys. You know what I'm saying? Wally B, all of y'all. Everybody is going to be at the Secret Lounge if you are in part of the hip hop community. Secret Lounge is in DC. So Team Dreamers versus the Team Goated. They'll all be out there this tonight. They'll be there tonight. And then I was just a pleasure, like I just told you, every Friday. Lit Band will be playing starting next Friday at Fast Eddie's with Still Familiar. So all my little kitties, I'm calling you out. Make sure you come on out. And y'all know, for those who like to see me rock mics, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, because she can rock a mic.
I will be performing.
Yes.
Next Friday.
Next Friday.
Actually, it will be what is the name of this? Social Life Lounge. It's going to be in Brandywine, Maryland. Right down 210. And if you play Uno, come see me because we got an Uno game going. We got spades running. We got Jenga. We got all of that. Didn't y'all get your tickets? If you want to get your ticket after we left, let me know. I'll send you the link. So we also have on that night, Don Anthony will be performing. DJ Hunter. From the DMV karaoke, he will be there. Oh my God, it's gonna be so lit, y'all. I promise you,
DJ Hunter,
it's gonna be so lit. And
MGM every Wednesday.
Motivation, she's amazing. I watched her show the other day. I really like her podcast. It was really hot. So like I said, Miss Trini, she put this thing together. That's what she do. You get what I'm saying? She's such a love bug. I love her. Yes. And shout out to Miss Tasha Lee, her Sunflower, her mom. You know, she supports and everything. So, I mean, it's a lot going on, you know, coming up that you have to support, as well as shout out to Justice J, Beyond the Grief. A lot of people are grieving. I'm still grieving over Scotty. And everybody knows that. So it will be a poetry night. This is close by my home, Miss B. This is a foundation, a nonprofit foundation. So if you want to come out and support the poetry slam that's going on at the Poets thing, you know, make sure you can all of this information will be on T.A.S.K Podcast Facebook. So you can also find all of these flyers there. I can't
tomorrow night.
Oh, honey, I can do you better. I can do you better because I already had it planned. Because tomorrow I got my sundress, and y'all already know I'm colorful, and I'm a pinky, and you know, I got my mom set up. And what I love about what's happening for me tomorrow is I planned it so strategically right. And my mom is going to be perfectly well tomorrow. She's feeling good today, and I'm going to be able to go out and have a good time.
Look at God. Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
This is where I'll be. So if you want to come party with me, I am excited about seeing Miss Kim. I'm excited about seeing Casey. Casey, you know I love you, boo. And you know I love you, Boogie, baby. I cannot wait to get my hugs. Helen, I can't wait to see you. So all the girls gonna be in the building.
Yes,
hey, ladies, you better get ready. Hot Dog Entertainment, Big City of Dreams Entertainment, and Roosevelt Productions present the Ladies Night Out Cigar Sundresses Party. Saturday, August 9th, noon to 8 p.m. at the Lamont Entertainment Complex in Indian Head, Maryland. Featuring Tamara's Class of Soul, Black Alley, the Kim Michelle Experience Band, and the Belladonna Band. In the mix is DJ Lady Crispy K and hosted by Stacy Tyson. Oh yeah, we got it going on, baby. Saturday, August 9th, noon to 8 p.m. at the Lamont Entertainment Complex, 4400 Livingston Road in Indian Head. Tickets only $50. Get them right now. Scan the QR code or call Dex 301-407-5646, Hot Dog 301-503-9118, or Roosevelt 301-204-5940. Bring your lawn chairs, coolers, and tents, but no alcohol. Hey.
And that's how it's going to be for us this weekend. And I'm excited about it. You get what I'm saying? And I got another little tip that for 2026, May the 16th, I'm a part of this. So if you are an indie artist, you may want to inbox me so that you can get on this event. You get what I'm saying? AD London, you know, he's doing it big for the artists. And, you know, all the while, what we do, Mac Mama Productions, as well as T.A.S.K Podcast, Black Diamond Entertainment, we put on artists. If you want to be seen, if you want to be heard, contact us. You got a whole lot of time. Save the date. May the 16th is going to be one of the biggest indie artist summits that you're ever going to see. Honey, they're already putting the platform together. I seen the VIP. They're building it from the ground up. So I'm excited that we are part of this. And I just thought maybe you guys will want to be a part of it. So I'm sharing this with you, and we will be sharing this with you every Friday up until May the 16th, 2026. So it's hot, y'all. It's really hot. A lot of things going down. I'm excited about what we got going on. I am in love with Larry Moon Jr.
Yes.
And when I say I'm in love with him, and I mean that, like I'm in love with the mindset, the books, and my mother going crazy. He got my mother going crazy.
How'd you say he got my mother going crazy?
She's talking about, mad at that dude. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that my mom got mentioned, don't mention it, but
she remember that. She remember that guy named.
She remember that. And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute.
Yes. I'm gonna give a shout out right quick when you finish. I want to shout out James Tanner, my brother. He been in the industry for a minute. I just want to shout y'all, give you your flowers, bruv. I see you on my Facebook Live. And he also have a book coming. No, he have his t-shirts. It's called, I can't think of the name of the t-shirts. He was telling me this 2 days ago. But yes, we gonna shout you out. We need to get you on here, bro, so you can tell us what you got going on. Shout out to my sister Tina G. She doing her thing. She have her podcast. I just want to just give y'all flowers. Especially my sister Tina. She always been behind the scene with me, pushing me forward and helping me with my nonprofit and my businesses and stuff. So shout out to my sister Tina G and my brother James Tanner, Mecca, you too, Mecca. Y'all play a big part in my life, and I just want to give y'all flowers while I'm on the T.A.S.K Podcast, our T.A.S.K Podcast. Like, I just have to, say that. And shout out to my godson, DeMarco. He out of town, knocking him down. Mm-hmm. Sister Delita, my manager, not my manager, but my secretary on my Facebook Live. I got a shout out. She doing the daggone thing with her sons. I just want to give you your accolades, sis. Give you your great flowers. Store kiss. Yes, I just wanted to shout y'all out. I love y'all. And anybody else on here, don't charge it to my heart. Don't charge it to my heart. Shout out to all of y'all, because everybody that's on here, and Earl for being in my kids' life. Earl sitting on since they was babies. I must shout him out. Kirkbone, we having him on, and that's Kirkbone best friend. And shout out Charlie. But I just want to tell you, love you always, always. We like this. We might not be together, see each other all the time, but when we see each other, it's like I make that phone call and he come running. Yeah. So I just want to say to you, I love you dearly, a special place in my heart. Thank you for just being in my life.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
I want to shout out Hot Dog Index. I really appreciate you, Hot Dog, for coming into the T.A.S.K Podcast and turning us upside down and just being the man that you are. I mean, I think you can be a reverend, but that's just my opinion.
Okay.
But you give good advice, and he is such a great person. So, ladies, come out tomorrow. Cigars and sundresses. If you don't have your sundress, girl, go on, get you something cute. Go on to TJ Maxx. Go on somewhere to Ross, somewhere Marshalls, and get you something. Because guess what? It's not about how much it costs. It's about who's wearing it. You know what I'm talking about? So you got to make sure you come out tomorrow. And if you do not know, if you uptown and you don't want to come across the river, just come on to Emory Park, because it's gonna be litty kitties all over the place. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm just excited about that. Lit Band is uptown, y'all. Okay. They is uptown, and I'm excited about it. So I am coming. I got 2 parties to attend tomorrow, and I'm gonna make sure I attend all of them. But before we leave, you know what we do. We want you to shamelessly tell everyone how they can stay in contact with Mr. Larry Moon Jr. Don't get it twisted, y'all. I put the Jr. there. Okay. Jr.
Thank you so much. And so my Instagram is Larry_Moon Jr. and my Facebook is Larry Moon Jr. And so those are the 2 ways that you can get in contact.
Sister Natis.
So I have 2 things I need to do real quick.
Do it.
Sure.
So one is going to be the mystery box.
Ooh. Okay,
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot to shout out April Top Notch. I love you, sis. Shout out to my brother Ed. He's home. I think Ed did like 30 years. He got what do you got? Coloring book for the kids.
Ooh, what's his name? You said Ed Robinson?
Yeah, that's my sandbox brother. He on here now.
You on there?
Yes.
Get over here. Get over here.
He on here. Hey, what's up, sis? Right here.
Do y'all see how
yeah.
the love is in T.A.S.K Podcast? Y'all, we
Yes.
having people know each other. Everybody know each other. It's like,
Robinson, look.
What's up, Ed? He gonna hit me up.
We gotta get him on here. And he got his brand out.
I
Matter of
know.
fact, they got the store down there.
So you coming when he
in
come?
Hagerstown.
You coming when
He
he
got
come?
like I seen his books. I was like, what?
Hey, y'all, I love this. I love this.
Yes, Hey, bro, come on, bro. You see, Larry? He probably on here just looking.
Yeah.
And it says
I am so in love with the
Yes.
energy.
Yes, and shout out my sister.
Everybody
I'm
wondering
saying
where
his
Ash
wife.
is. Ash is
Shout
in
out.
Jodeci.
Who? Oh, yeah.
Ash done gone to see Casey. Man, I ain't want to
Shout
see
out
them little
Stephanie
junkies.
Carter.
I call them little
Sister
junkies because
Urban
they
Meat.
whatever. But
That's
I
my
hope they not
publisher.
jumping on people's heads and eating chicken wings walking down the aisle. You know what I'm talking about? That's the last thing I remember.
No,
And
you
I
didn't
heard
say
my commanders are playing tonight. So, you know, that's another thing.
Oh my!
Are we losing? Are you watching?
Somebody told me it's 14.
Are-
zip.
It's 14 zip. How? At Jordan? Who's the
It's
quarterback?
okay. It's okay.
Who's the quarterback?
I don't know. They ain't tell me. But
I
I
don't
doubt.
I doubt if they got him
They
in.
ain't no deal. They should have. They
Hey,
might give
brother
him a little
Ed,
pass.
we
And who
so
are we
proud
playing? The
of you.
Patriots?
What's up, Sean? Happy belated birthday.
Yeah.
So before I give y'all this, you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
So before I
put
do
my-
the mystery box, and it's going to be a question that you ask the question. But
Okay.
before I do
Okay.
this, I do want to mention this because we ended part 1, and
Okay.
I was talking about something that's dear to me. So we ended part 1, and I was talking about being molested when I was young. So this book that I'm working on, when I'm done, maybe a few months down the line, it's called The War Is Over. Maybe I can come back on, do some poetry.
No,
and talk about
maybe.
it.
Already-
Part 3. See, you're gonna have parts behind you. We
Uh-huh.
never had no cast like that.
And so,
So he gonna have parts.
and so,
We're gonna give you the series.
but check this out, and shout out to the Hope Foundation. So the work that I
Okay.
do in the confines of Department of Corrections and outside, so we help a lot of individuals, right? And so I was talking about going through the therapy and stuff like that and getting through this because I was young when it happened, and just struggling through that and just coming to a place of forgiveness. So I had to get to a place of forgiveness,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
And so God, woo. So
That's
God
deep. Yes.
set this assignment up for me, right? So I ended up having to mentor the guy that molested me,
Wow.
right? And so,
I'm telling you.
but what happened
telling
was
you.
I got
I don't know if
Gotta
I'm
come
ready
back.
for the conversation.
But here's the thing: I got help. So here's the thing: this guy,
Listen, y'all. Listen.
this guy is not himself. He's a little older. He struggles, educationally. He really didn't get an education. And I was having a conversation with him, and he was saying, I did that to you. He's like, man, I don't remember that. And my mind said, he's just saying that. You know what I'm saying? And it triggered me back to when I was, like 10 years ago, when I was saying, if I see him, I'm going to kill him. It triggered me back to, like, I need an answer. Like, you got to give me an answer. And then I kind of forgot what my purpose was. And he's a returning citizen just like anybody else. And God gave me assignment to help other returning citizens. And I don't know what those individuals did. Right?
Right.
I just don't know what they
Right,
did. And so I'm
right.
there to serve. And so I gave him the same information that I would get anybody else. But my mind said, don't. He don't need nothing. Don't give him nothing. Although I wrote those letters of forgiveness, I actually wrote him a letter. And I asked him, I said, did you receive a letter? I sent you a letter. He was like, no, I didn't get a letter. And I was like, he's playing games and stuff. But I worked through it. And I feel like God gave me the opportunity to confront him. And then he reminded me of how he allowed me to persevere through that trauma and how many other people that I got to help in different ways because I persevered through that trauma. He gave me a moment to do whatever I needed to do, right? Go through whatever emotions and feelings that I needed to do and then let it go. Some people may never let it go.
Right.
My mom's that person. My mother was more upset than I was. right? And so, there are some people that they just can't. It's, and then there are some people who can't, but they can move on. You know what I'm saying? But and I used to question, like, why did you make me this individual that I would be in position to help people, and then I end up, meeting with it and mentoring this guy. And then there was questions going on in my mind. It's like, so is he still doing it? Is he still? And I went and looked on the sex offender list. There he is, right? And so the charge was like 10 years ago, and I guess he's been back in and out on not a new charge, but just like parole violations. And I had to get my head in the game because I'm equipped with blessings, right? And so God blessed me not for just one specific assignment. He's blessed me for various assignments.
Yes.
And so I've done the work this individual may not have, right? And so God said, I'm going to let you gauge where you're at with the work that you've done. And so, I just wanted to share that because that's what I wanted to share when we were on the podcast, that, God.
And you know what else? I want to share this with you too. That God was testing your faith to see that you forgive the brother that molested you. That's why he put him right back to you, because that's what God do. We say we forgave and I'm good or whatever, but guess what? He put you right back with that same person for, guess what?
That's what
to help them, because in the midst of that, he helped you. Like God forgive several, what they say, 77 times. So he said that lay our burdens on him. He will fight our battles.
Yeah,
That's right.
God,
that's why I said that, because that
too
door
much for me.
That job that you didn't get,
it's really too much for me. It's too much for me.
We're greater than what
because I forgave my mother after all of these years.
It's all right,
I ain't seen her in 25 years. I ain't see her.
It's all right.
I wouldn't forgive her, but I did it, and I really forgive her.
Right.
She
God
don't
gave you the
remember.
gift.
But guess
God
what?
gave
She
you
don't
the gift.
remember.
Guess what? It always be you got.
Oh,
you
me
the one
so
gotta take
loud.
care
I
of
am
her.
really crying. I am so sorry, y'all.
That's all right.
This is not supposed to be happening. No, it's not
Wipe your
supposed to be
face.
happening.
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay.
But
It's part of a healing. Because
Yeah.
guess what, sis?
You made me cry.
Before you leave out the house and go anywhere, do anything, you always make sure mom all right.
I do everything for her. My whole life is about her. Everything I do is for my mother. The one person who didn't protect me. And I don't care. Like, I don't like remembering it.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Because I really forgive her. I forgive her.
Right. You have to.
I forgive her.
You have to.
And ain't nothing but good been coming to me, so I forgave her.
That part.
And I don't count the goodness, but I'm just telling you, you have to forgive people. And when you forgive, you gotta forget.
Yes.
I'm so sorry, but
It's all right. It's all right.
sorry,
Sometimes it
y'all.
happens, you know. It's all
I'm
right.
sorry.
It's all right.
But I felt
Why you
that.
sorry? You ain't gotta be
I
sorry.
felt it.
It's a part of your healing, and guess what? It's
Woo!
okay. It's better you to let it out than to hold it in.
Oh my goodness. Well, I didn't even know I was gonna have to get it out.
Well,
How
that's
about
all
that
right.
part?
Because
He
God
did
used
it.
God
Doing
used
stuff
it
out of me,
with
making me
Brother
cry. Y'all,
Moon
this
to
T.A.S.K
bring
Podcast.
it out
Oh my
of you, because you
God.
probably need to get that off of you, because you've
Woo!
been dealing with that and frustrating even over the weekend when I talked to you and I said I want to pray with you.
I'm ready for the game.
Okay. You ready for the game? See, this will happen on our live.
All right, the mystery box.
The mystery
Here we go.
box, you got a
Oh my
game.
God.
Mystery box.
Pick one
She
out.
just made me
Okay.
cry so hard, y'all.
It's all good. Gotta pick it out and answer the question.
Pick one out, read it, and answer it.
Okay, now.
And you can
Okay.
grab yours.
All right.
Hey, Big Mama ZDC. Hey, she said, hey, y'all.
Hey, now.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm already doing it.
Okay, mine say, what does the term climbing the ladder to success mean to you? Actually, I never really heard the term. But now that I heard it, climbing the ladder to success, I don't, what it would mean to me is just being around positivity, being around things that will bring life into me. And that's the only way that I can get to success, if I'm being around positivity and people that's pushing me and is breathing life into me. I don't know. I mean, that's the first thing that came to my head.
You said it. So mine say, describe your dream job. I'm doing it. Pouring into people, sewing into people, telling people my story. Did my book. Somebody told me, why would you put that in the book? Why would you put that in the book? I said, because it's my book. And it's me.
And I'm so mad because normally on our shows, and everybody know it, I give affirmation cards at the end. You have to pick yours. Ash is not here and she has them.
And I still have the one that I picked when I first came
when you
on the
first
show.
came. So you have to come back for series 3. There is no more parts. There is no more parts. Moon has become a series. Now we have a series added into T.A.S.K Podcast. No, I just did it. It's in the universe. We have a new series. It's called Miss Larry Moon Jr. Yes. And there will be a series 3. We just don't know what date it's going to be at.
Right.
I love this. Thank you so much. I'm keeping this. Yes. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, you got to read yours. Come on, bro.
When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. What does that mean?
Ooh.
Having to mentor the individual that
I was
molested
just going to
me.
say, he just said that. Oh, my God. But that ain't nothing. But God. Because he
Oh, no. Don't let me say having to, choosing to.
Yeah.
'Cause it's a choice.
It was a
That's
choice.
a choice that I make.
Yes.
Right. And it's getting easier because how much longer can I keep holding on to the parts of the resentment that breaks me down the most? I get tired of. We get tired of going through certain things. You know how you just say I'm tired?
Yeah.
Certain things we go for so long, it has certain effects on us, and then the effects start to dwindle.
Yeah.
Right? You may have triggers, you may have thoughts and stuff like that, but you start to elevate through it, and you just fed up. You reach to a point where you kind of fed up. Well, I deal with that.
Look at that go. What the heck?
The devil can't use the same tricks to use on me over and over.
But you know what? Guess what? I want to tell you right now, as we go on this podcast, right? You passed the test.
Yeah.
Everything else gonna flow. You passed the test, and that job that you didn't get, God got something better. That door about to open because He gave you the biggest test there was. That was the guy that molested you, that you had to mentor, and you did it. So on my live, y'all, I'm telling y'all what God would do if you beefing with somebody, you don't like nobody. I'm
divorced, but we
cool.
She, you know, I'm gonna tell you so.
And if they did something to you, molest you,
I'm gonna say this:
give it to God, forgive them, forgive. So go ahead, bro.
There's some things that I was able to do that she, you know, it just baffles her. Like it just baffles her that I'm able to persevere the way I. Even some things, in you know, when we were going through some things in the marriage, right before we got divorced, she was like, "That couldn't have been me. I couldn't have treated you that good after certain things. That if you would have did certain, like you know what I'm saying?"
Right.
And so. But I do understand that my mentor once told me that if you don't like something, then don't become the person that's doing what you don't like.
Woo! You know, my husband used to tell me, don't let nobody make you like them. That ain't who you are. Yeah.
And it's not easy all the time. It depends on the person. It depends on the situation. It's not always an easy task. Yeah. You know, but when you're on a healing journey, like both of you are on this, you know, people see the podcast, right? Do you know what you got to do to get here? Like you got to have a thought, and then you got to make up your mind, and then you got to come, and then you got to come even when you don't feel like coming, and then you got to do it again, and then it's a lot.
It's a lot.
And so this,
easy,
so you know this, and this is solely about helping people. That's what this is about.
Yes.
I want to help someone. I want to extend myself to someone. I get information from other people. I give information, and I want to extend myself. What better way to reach a broader audience than to do something like this
So I won't be sitting around just complaining. This person don't do this, and they not doing this, they not doing that. Hey, look, I want to be a part of the solution.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna ask Ash because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mics, and he's here, and maybe we need to be a part of the T.A.S.K Podcast.
We need a king in the
We
building.
don't have a man. Maybe we need a king. I don't even know. But I'm just saying, y'all. What do you think? Everybody inbox me. Tell me, what do you think?
What do y'all think? We have the king on.
I think we need a king. I think because his perspective, he makes us cry. That's good. I was just saying, he is the awesomest Jews. Y'all, we got a lot to talk about. Oh my God!
And guess what? And he a king because he wasn't ashamed to speak on our live about how he's been molested.
Never.
It's a lot of brothers that's on my live right now that been molested and battling.
It's a lot of people right on our Facebook right now. They're scared to talk about it, but you told me.
And guess what? Some people forgot. They put it so far back in their mind.
Yes, they did.
Hearing it, they like, damn, that happened to
And the
me.
fact that he said that key thing, forget. We all do that. We all have a tendency of allowing things to happen to us. And you know what we do? Instead of dealing with it, we throw it in the back.
Yes.
And you'll go around that person every day and act like it never happened. And then that person is like, they feel like they got a scot-free, you know what I'm saying? Because, they ain't say nothing. But they ain't going to try you again because there's something around you, your aura. Yeah. It's like you better not. What? But you ain't going to allow it. But when do you get to let it go and spill it to heal, right? Yeah. There will be a series number 3. It may not be a series. It just may be just next week because he's going to see you be on the panel with us. How about that part?
How about that?
Because I'm just telling you.
That part.
It might be just that part.
I got to give a fan.
I am so like, oh my God. Okay. I am so in love with this, y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in. We had actually went over. Look, last week we ended on time.
Shout out to my godson. I know you're going to get it tomorrow. I know y'all going to win. Your godmother.
Yes, win. Y'all going to do that thing.
Yes.
What did he play?
Oh, y'all, football season is back. So I'm excited. I'm a football girl. Everybody know. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing guys love about me, all my boyfriends. Like, I'm a football junkie. I cook. I do all of that. Like, you can come in my house. We cook. We do it all. I love football. And when I find females that love football just as much as me, it's over with. Like, I love football. So that's what we do.
You do one football game. I do the next one.
So it is what it is. But this time my mom lived with me, so I gotta always bring my food to everybody else's house. Because it's like, you know, wait a minute. My mother loves football and she calls the plays. When she called the play around me, I said, Mom, she said, that's a pass interference. I said, do you know these things? And I'm looking at her. She said, nah.
Coming back. So
that's why I said it's certain things you gotta put them in front of.
You have to.
Y'all have been tuned into T.A.S.K Podcast. And we love kissing on y'all. It has been so much fun. Larry Moon in the Junior is in the building. You know I gotta say Junior.
Yeah.
You know I'm serious about that part. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Black Diamond is in the building. I'm your girl Miss Spice, and we are here next week. We're gonna be on set. We're actually going to be on Social Life on set in Brandywine. We will be promoting it throughout the week. So you need to get your tickets because you want to come out, play spades. DJ Hunter from the MGM karaoke will be in the building. He will be the DJ and Low. So, and I will be performing live with the band. So if you want to see me do my song and see me do my thing, you get what I'm saying? Trust me, this is where you want to be. But until next Friday, like I said, we will be still live. You still will be able to catch us. But until next week, but this Saturday, check out the cigars and sundresses with Dex and Hot Dog. I heard it's $80 at the door. So if you don't have your ticket, you need to call Teresa.
I got some tickets.
She has tickets for $50. So you can get tickets for $50 from her. And her phone number is on our T.A.S.K Podcast Facebook page and as well as my Facebook. But until then, Liddy Kitties in the building. Lit Band will be at Fez Eddie's every Friday, and this Saturday they will be tearing up uptown at Emory Park. So we love you guys. Keep it real, keep it tight, because if it ain't tight, it ain't right. I'm your girl, Miss Spice. Let's crank out with some Lit Band.
Crank it out, crank it out. Hey.
We be bringing it.
Hey. They'll even know. It's Spice. Hey. What? Hey. Oh, let me put my other glasses on. Hold on, these my reading. Hey. Gotta put the blockers on me. Hey. Get up out this chair. Hey. If you want to come on our podcast, hit me up. We here every Friday, 6:30, 8:30. Hey. 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 My sister right there. Hey. We be bringing light.
Welcome to the great station. We be bringing light. Hey, Spice, hey, Ralph. I want to get it in me now. Good. Okay, let's go. Hey, what's the logo? Represent my city. Man, the city, the hobo. Peaky County, the mogo. From Saturday. Southside of Phoenix, the pump on the short leaves. Remember catching the 70 and the black. Whole hood and all black. Just a rock of a black. Next night, hit the town. Rockin' with I.E. Lockin'. Ready to party. Well, it's time. We got the blood on the back of the best of the world. Next night, by the truck. Go and rock out with John. Word to side, we lady up in the front. EU, sugar bear, and these ladies doing the butt. Rest in peace, John Brown. Come baby, don't give a whoop. Don't be the thing if they got the double swing. Lit red, boy, put this back in the brain. Right. And we be bringing right. And welcome to the great station. Right. And we be bringing light. Hey, Spike, hey, Lisa, I want to get it here and now. Huh? Hey, Los, still play my part, nigga. Hey, Mom, hey, Faith, hey, Stop. I want to get it here and now.